When you say magic is kind of like technology not understood yet. I like to do stuff that's never been done before. My name is Ralph. Together with Lonneke, we are Drift, and we have been merging sci-fi technologies and nature into new art pieces since 2006. Here in Arles, we brought two pieces. It's our work called Coded Nature and Murmuring Minds that you see here behind us. Coded Nature is a series of work whereby we look for the symbiont relationship between the digital world and the physical. When we look at a swarm of birds, we feel very free. We think we're looking at a free natural movement, but when you look closer, it's really like locked down in certain rules, and there's hardly any freedom within this swarm. For us, it raises the question of when we adapt to society, to live as a group, how far are we willing to go to sacrifice our freedom for the safety of a social structure? We live in a certain way, we make choices to be free, but we're limiting ourselves to be safe. The piece is also interactive, and how it functions is that you're a predator walking towards the swarm, and then the swarm flies towards you, and that has the effect that the attacker cannot pinpoint an individual. And this is very social, beautiful behavior that we implement. It also shows how a social group functions to protect the individual in that swarm. With that swarm algorithm, we constantly look for that dialogue and try to find that balance between freedom and safety. Murmuring Minds behind us has a similar mindset. We are looking towards that engagement with the audience, towards the collective, and how the collective functions in relationship to the individual. It has a different couple of modes. We can program it to follow you, but it can also be that you're scattering the flock away from each other. And it's kind of like a research, like how do people react to it? How do they function within that group? How does it make them move within the installation? As you see within the work behind me, we use this 2-to-1 proportional block. And for us, that stands for the man-made. It's like us trying to understand everything in our life by putting it into a certain shape and compressing it and make it structural. And that is just not how nature works. So it's like also that contradiction between how our natural tendency to take shapes and forms and take control, but us also constantly needing our natural environment that is, of course, is very organic. So it's a representation of the human mind in that sense. We do love to develop our own technologies, as it creates a possibility to open up somebody's mind in a way that's never been done before. I see it as a canvas of surprise. I mean, it's when you can create something that's nobody's seen before, you can open up somebody's mind to tell a story. You have somebody's attention for 100%.